Hello, this is Freddy Goat. I'm Freddy.
And I'm Goat.
And today, what are we making, Goat?
Something special for you for Valentine's Day.
A heart!
Woo! Love for you all!
And this is one of a handful now, or maybe more than a handful, of free patterns that you can find in various places. You can find it in our website, in our Ravelry shop, and on our Instagram. The PDF is on our Ravelry shop, but we would love for you to take a visit to our website and just take a look around.
That's our gift to you for being our friend. For the ingredients, you're gonna need a 2.75mm crochet hook.
Or 3, and you can scale up a little bit if you want. I work really small and I keep things really tight, but you have a little bit of flexibility with amigurumi making, as you probably already know, but you don't want stuffing showing, so for the gauge of yarn we're suggesting, staying around 3mm is a good idea. So the heart starts from the top and works down. I'm gonna use the term lobe. I don't remember what's in the pattern, but the 2 lobes at the top of the heart are made separately and then joined.
This is a broken heart that you fix.
With love.
So poetical.
What you're seeing right now is me starting with a magic ring with 6 single crochets in it, and then over the next several rounds you're increasing by 6 stitches evenly spaced each round. So I think, first round we're gonna do 6 single crochet, second round increasing in each stitch, third round increase in 1 stitch, and then single crochet in the next stitch around. And then I believe we do that until we have 18 stitches, and then you're gonna slow down your increasing, and you're just gonna increase by 3 in the next round and 3 in the round after that. So what we're gonna end up with is like a little hemisphere with 24 active stitches. So the first time you make a lobe, at that point you're gonna break the yarn, make a slip stitch, and do an invisible decrease. And we do have, I'm pretty sure, an invisible decrease, like a little super short video on our Instagram and maybe on our website as well if you've never done one of those before. It's very simple. So if you have not done an invisible decrease before, what you do is you stick the hook through the front loop of the next 2 stitches and then draw the working yarn through once. So then you have 3 loops on your hook, and then you catch the working yarn again and draw it through those loops on the hook. So it's a little bit different than a regular decrease. The idea is that it should make less, like it should make the decrease slightly less noticeable. Sometimes they're really frustrating, just depending on what your work is like what the context is like, but it's pretty, I think, fairly easy on this particular pattern. And again, I'm pretty sure we have some little tiny short videos on our Instagram and website. I'm putting the tail into a tapestry needle. I'm trying. It's really hard to do. It's the hardest part of all of crochet for me because I have big, clumsy fingers. I skipped the stitch.
About? You have
skipped
piano
the stitch
players.
after.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I skip the stitch after my single crochet, and I thread the yarn beneath the following stitch, and then I bring it back around, and then I thread it through the inside of the single, or of the slip stitch, and pull it out, and that's my invisible join. Okay, so I went ahead and made the second lobe, but this time I leave the working yarn attached. And now I'm going to join the 2 pieces with a single crochet. So basically,
it's going to look like boobies.
It's going to look like boobies real hard. So I'm going to insert the hook underneath the stitch below the invisible join. I just like to do it there. You wouldn't have to, but I think it makes it even harder to see. And then I'm going to just make a single crochet as usual. And then single crochet all the way around. And I now have 1 piece of crochet.
Oh, actually looks like a butt from here, from that angle.
So then we're gonna start we make 2 rounds where we have a single crochet in each, and then we're going to start very gradually decreasing. So we're decreasing by 3 over the next several rounds, and the pattern indicates where you're putting the decreases, and basically I've just spread it out evenly, so you know, and then moving on each subsequent round so that they're kind of slightly better hidden within the work.
So the pattern is very simple, but if you have any questions, you know, you can send us an email and we will try to answer all your questions.
You can leave a comment too, but we actually had somebody post a comment, and then by the time I had an opportunity to go back and try to respond to the comment, it had been deleted. I think maybe I'm guessing the person figured out what was going on.
I hope you figure out.
If you're listening to this, I really hope you figured out. Otherwise, definitely email us at info@freddygoat.com. Because or DM us on Instagram if you follow us, because we'd love to help you. I would need to maybe see a picture of what you were struggling with, so take a snap. And we pride ourselves on our customer service, so
because right now, guys,
we have the time.
We have the time. Well, thank goodness right now we're not like super viral or whatever, so we go one by one.
Yeah, blessings in disguise.
I like to pretend that I have 1 million followers because you guys are worth 1 million for me. I still cannot believe we have 94 people subscribed to our channel. Thank you so much. I'm like, we're close to 100. Whoa. We're trying something extra for you guys. We still will do the idle chit chat, but we will try to give you more explanation of the steps per your suggestions. We are trying to improve our channel. Thank you so much for letting us know what works for you and what doesn't.
Yeah. You do need to remember to pause and stuff at some point before sealing it up. So I think that's going to happen. You know, probably when you only have like 18 or 15 stitches left on, so like 2 or 3 or 4 rounds back from the very end, you want to stuff it pretty firmly. I mean, it's up to you, obviously, but I think for a lot of beginners, they tend to understuff amigurumi. You don't want to stuff it so much that you see stuffing through the stitches, but you do want to stuff it enough that it's not floppy, most likely. So you know, take a little time, use small pieces, and stuff and shape with stuffing as you stuff. And then at the very end, you're gonna do I don't know if it actually has a name, but basically you break the yarn, leaving a tail, you thread that on a yarn needle, and then you thread it through the front loop only of each of the remaining 12 stitches, and then you draw that closed, so you pull on the tail and it like tightens down that little hole. And after that, you can, I think in my experience, the most invisible way to deal with it is to actually stick that tapestry needle right back through that tiny little hole, and then pull the yarn through, and then weave the yarn in however you would normally. And there you are. You have a heart.
You finally have a heart.
Yay!
Thank you so much. Please press that subscribe button so we can get to 100 subscribers.
Yeah, you know what happens when we get to 100 is then
we're like,
nothing.
wow.
Nothing happens.
I am a YouTuber.
People really love us. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
We gave you a heart. Why don't you give us a like?
Yeah. Thank you for everything. Bye.
Bye.